was to write about, oops, this is 2E10, was to write about baby blue whales. That's what we learned about. We did a reading comprehension on baby blue whales. Now, I asked you to write 3 facts about one certain topic for baby blue whales. So the first homework I want to say and show to all of you is Kiwi's homework. So well done, Kiwi. Kiwi decided to choose the topic, how it eats. And she wrote, the baby blue whale doesn't eat krill. They drink their mother's milk, which is perfect. When the baby blue whale is older, it starts to eat food. She explains that they start to eat food when they are 6 months old. Well done, that's perfect. And her third fact is they have baleen instead of teeth. Amazing. So well done, Kiwi. You've told me 3 interesting facts about how baby blue whales eat. And then you showed me a picture of a baby blue whale now eating the krill just like its parents do. So well done, Kiwi. I love that you colored it in as well. Good girl. The second homework that I want to show everyone is Sao's homework. Well done, Sao. So Sao wrote 3 facts about baby blue whales, and it was all about how they breathe. He said the blue whales have 2 blowholes. The blue whales breathe out misty air through blowholes. And third, every few minutes it will go to the surface of the water to breathe. So well done. He even went the extra mile and did a little paragraph about how a blue whale calf is like its parents. He said, first, they both have 2 blowholes. Secondly, they both have eyes. And lastly, they both have baleen. Blue whales are the biggest animals in the world. And then we have a very cute little picture of a blue whale and its calf. So well done, guys. Well done for uploading your homework. Now, I have to admit that some students uploaded their homework and wrote 3 facts about 3 topics. So many of you wrote 1 fact about its size, 1 fact about how it eats, and 1 fact about how it breathes. But what I wanted you to do was pick 1 topic and write 3 facts about that. So a few students wrote a fact about its size, how it eats, and how it breathes. But I actually wanted 3 facts about 1 topic. But still, thank you very much for uploading your homeworks, and most of your writing was very good, and you clearly understood the reading comprehension on baby blue whales, which is great. Now, let's get started. So today is super exciting. We are learning about a movie study. That means we're going to study a certain movie. Does anyone know what the movie is that we're going to be studying for the next 2 weeks? Kiwi.
Nemo.
Good girl. We're going to be studying Finding Nemo. So hands up if you like this movie. Click the raise your hand button if you like this movie. Good. Lots of hands are going up. I love this movie. It's very interesting. We get to learn about the sea and the sea creatures. Good. So lots of hands went up. I'm so glad that you like this movie. So what are we going to do in a movie study? Well, we're going to learn about the story structure and the settings. We're going to learn about character traits. We're going to learn about character relationships. We're going to discuss causes and effects in the movie. And we're going to learn about the life lessons in the movie. So we're going to do lots and lots of things. Okay? It's going to be very exciting. So all of you should have been sent a movie study notebook that looks just like this. You should have been emailed a notebook that looks like this. And I'm hoping, ooh, Kiwi, very nice. It's been laminated too. So let's have a look. This is the movie poster for Finding Nemo. We can see a big scary shark, and we can see 2 characters who look very, very afraid. So let's just learn a little bit about this movie. What is the genre? Well, the genre is animation, comedy, family, and adventure. Animation means that it has been animated. Animated is another word of saying drawn. So someone has drawn this movie. An artist has drawn the pictures and edited it together using a computer. It's also a comedy film. There are jokes, we laugh at it. It's a family film. It's good to watch with moms and dads and brothers and sisters. It's also an adventure film. So we go on this massive journey to find Nemo with lots and lots of obstacles in the way. So it's very adventurous. The producers are Walt Disney and Pixar Animations. The directors are Andrew Stanton and Lee Unkrich. So the directors are the people who are very important in a movie. They tell everyone else what to do. They are the boss of a movie. So, for example, the directors will go around and look at the drawings and say, no, I think the shark should have bigger teeth. They might go around and say, no, I think Marlin should have smaller eyes. I think Marlin's character should be more scared. They are the boss of the movie. Finding Nemo was made in 2003, so it's actually quite an old film. We're now in 2020, so this movie is 17 years old, which is crazy to think about. So we watched the first 15 minutes, and what happened is, very good, Kang, you've watched all of it already. Who can tell me, who can recap what happened in part one? At the beginning, Coral and Marlin are in an anemone with all their babies, and then what happens? Kiwi, can you tell me briefly what happens in the first part of the movie?
First part of the movie is the mom and the dad. Then one big fish come to eat. The big fish eat their mom and eat all the egg.
Good girl.
But only one egg. Next.
Very good. Well done, Kiwi. So at the beginning, we have Marlin and Coral, so Nemo's parents. I'm just going to show you this. We have an evil barracuda. A barracuda comes. That's what this type of fish is called. So can everyone see the screen now? This is an evil barracuda. This is Nemo's mom, but she's very protective. She's worried about her babies. She dives to go and save them. She's very brave. Marlin gets hit and knocked out. When he wakes up, he finds that Coral and most of the babies have been eaten by the barracuda. So he's feeling very sad. But he finds one little baby left, right here. Here we go. And that's Nemo. Okay. There. So he picks up Nemo, and this is important. So when he turns Nemo over, we can see a scratch here. So this scratch is because Nemo has been hurt in the attack. That's why Nemo has a lucky fin. He's got a very small fin that doesn't work so well, and it's because he got hurt when he was just a baby. Okay. So now Marlin, Nemo's dad, is feeling very worried and wants to protect Nemo. He lost his wife, he lost all of his other children, so now he's very protective of Nemo. Then we skip forward and it's Nemo's first day of school. He's very excited, and when they get to school, they meet 3 other dads. We meet Bob, Ted, and Phil. Bob, Ted, and Bill. So we meet 3 other dads and we meet their kids. So we meet 3 of their kids. We meet Sheldon, who is Bob's son. We meet Tad, who is Bill's son. And we meet Pearl, who is Ted's son. So we have a seahorse, a long-nosed butterfly fish, and an octopus. So we meet Nemo's classmates. They become potentially his friends. Okay. Then we meet, who's this? Who can tell me who this is? This big stingray. Does anyone remember his name? His name is Mr. Ray. His name is Mr. Ray, and he is the teacher. Mr. Ray. Everyone's very excited to see him because he's a very fun teacher. He's silly and playful. He makes his students laugh, so he's a good teacher. Now, it's Nemo's first day of school, and Nemo's dad is really worried about him, and he just wants to make sure that he is protected. Now, what happens next is they go on a little school trip, and Mr. Ray takes them away. They go to a special place called the drop-off, just here, okay? So the drop-off is where the coral ends. The drop-off is where Marlin and Coral fought their first anemone. That's where Coral died. So Marlin finds out that Nemo is going to the drop-off, and he says, "What? That's crazy. Why would we send them to the drop-off?" So Nemo's dad is chasing after him. He's not happy. And all the friends here are just joking around and playing with each other, teasing each other, seeing who will be brave. So they see the boat. They see the boat over here, and they're like, "Oh, what's that? What's that?" It's a bit scary, but they tease each other to go out closer to it. Okay. So they start swimming out towards the boat. They're being brave. Then Nemo's dad comes along and gets really angry. He says, "What are you doing? You were about to swim out to open water." And Nemo says, "No, I wasn't going to go, Dad." So Marlin's very angry. He tells Nemo off. He even embarrasses Nemo by saying that he cannot swim. This really annoys Nemo. Nemo gets so angry that he says, "I hate you," to his dad. This really upsets his dad. That's not a nice thing to say. Then Nemo is so angry and wants to prove that he's not too scared. So Nemo swims out to the boat. Look, he swims out to the boat. He's trying to annoy his dad. He goes up to the boat and he touches the boat. Look. Oh, there he goes. So Nemo touches the boat. His dad is so angry. We can tell by his face right now. He's furious with Nemo. He said, "Don't touch the boat." And Nemo puts out his fin and slaps the boat. So Nemo's being a bit naughty here, and his dad is furious. Nemo starts swimming back to his dad, and then suddenly, whoa. A human swimmer, a human scuba diver, captures Nemo. All the kids run away. Nemo gets put in a bag and taken away. This scuba diver takes a picture on a camera which has a flash. Flash is so bad for fish. It's so bright that it hurts their brain and they don't know what's going on. It makes them very confused, like this. So Marlin is getting very upset and very scared. He swims after Nemo, but it's too late. The boat engine turns on and Nemo is gone. Okay, so that's what happens in part one. That's what happens in part one. Okay, so I just wanted to catch everyone up on that. So let's have a look at the PowerPoint. Let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, fabulous. So that's what happens in part one. Nemo gets taken away and Marlin is very upset about it. Now, let's have a look at the story structure. What is a story structure? Well, a story structure just means how a story is made. Let's have a look. Fiction stories follow a plan. Each story tells who it is about, that is the characters, where it happens, which is the setting, and what happens, which is the plot. So in a story structure, we have the characters, the setting, and the plot. Now, in the beginning of a story, we introduce the characters and the setting. In the middle of the story, the characters must face a problem. At the end of the story, the characters will find a way to solve their problem. What we can think of this as is a story mountain. So this is a really good thing that writers will use when they're thinking of a story. As you begin hiking up the mountain, you introduce the characters and the setting. Then you get to the rising action. This is the plot thickening. A problem happens and it gets the readers gripped. It's what makes you want to keep watching the movie. Then, climax. The problem reaches a high point. There is a lot of suspense and a lot of action. That means you're on the edge of your seat. You're thinking, oh, is Nemo going to be okay? Is he going to find his dad? What's going to happen? Then, towards the end of the film, the problem is being sorted, so you're feeling a bit better. And by the end of it, we have a resolution, which means the problem is solved, you feel happy that you've watched the movie, and we all feel very good. So that is the plot. Now, what is the setting? The setting is where a story takes place. Where does Finding Nemo take place?
Me.
Who is me? What's your name?
Mooney.
Mooney. Okay, Mooney. Where is Finding Nemo set?
In the sea.
Good girl. In the sea, under the water, in the ocean. Very good. Well done. In the sea. Can anyone tell me what country Finding Nemo is set in? Is it in the sea in England? Is it in the sea in Vietnam? In the sea in China?
Now.
Okay, go ahead, Lam. You're speaking now.
England.
Not England. Good guess, but it's not England. It's a much warmer place than England. Very good. Well done, Kang. You got it right. Australia. Well done. Kang got it right. Perfect work, Kang. Kang said that it is set in Australia, which it is. It is set in the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef looks like this from outside, okay? It's beautiful. The Great Barrier Reef is the biggest area of coral reef in the world. So this is where Finding Nemo is set, in the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, with lots of beautiful corals and lots of animals and different species. Well done, Kang. Amazing work. Now, let's have a look at the characters. Okay, so the characters are the people or animals in a story. A main character is the most important character in the story. Who are the main characters in Finding Nemo so far? Teddy, who are the main characters in Finding Nemo?
The main character in Finding Nemo is Nemo.
Good girl, well done. Nemo. Nemo and Marlin. I would say Nemo and Marlin are the main characters. Now, if you have your notebook, get it out and open it to this page. So, what I want us to do is write the characters' names under the images. These are the characters we have met so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute everyone, and I want you to shout out who this fish is. 1, 2, 3.
What is this food?
Who is this?
Nemo.
No, not Nemo. This is Coral. Coral is Nemo's mom. So everyone who has a notebook, write this down. Okay, who is this? 1, 2, 3, shout it out. Who is this?
That's Nemo.
Very good. Well done, Klang Hai. It's Nemo's dad. His name is Marlin. Marlin. Who is this? Everyone shout it out.
Nemo.
Good. Well done. Nemo. Well done. So write that down. This is Nemo. This is Ted. Ted is one of the dads. Ted is the octopus dad. This is Bob. Bob the seahorse dad. And this is Bill. Ted, Bob, and Bill. So we learned about their names. We get introduced to them. So it's Ted, Bob, and Bill. So again, if you've got your notebook, you should be writing this down. If you don't have your notebook, that's okay. Okay, can anyone remember her name? Her name is, shout it out if you know the answer.
Octopus.
Good. Well done, Ocean. It is an octopus. Her name is Pearl. Her name is Pearl. Okay. The next name is this little seahorse. It's the son of Bob. Shout it out if you know his name. Okay, his name is Sheldon. His name is Sheldon. Sheldon. And then here we have Tad. Okay, we have Ted, Bob, Bill, Pearl, Sheldon, and Tad. Now, they are minor characters. They're not main, so we don't really need to remember their names. We definitely need to remember Marlin and Nemo's name. They are our main characters. Okay, who can remember the teacher's name?
Mr. Ray.
Ooh, well done, Ocean. Well done, guys. Well done. Mr. Ray. He is a stingray. Sorry, he's actually a manta ray. He's an eagle manta ray. So his name is Mr. Ray. So if you have your book, please write this in. Shanghai, do you have a question?
Yes. What is X? Why Cora is dead?
Why is Coral dead? Okay, so at the beginning of the movie, Coral and Marlin are joking around and playing, and then they go out of the anemone, their home, and there is a big barracuda fish waiting there with big sharp teeth. Coral sees her eggs. So in this picture, she's looking at her eggs, and she's worried. They're her babies. And Marlin, Nemo's dad, says, "Don't worry about them. Come back inside the house." She does not listen to him, and she dives down to her babies. When she dives down, the barracuda jumps to get her. So the barracuda hits Marlin, and the barracuda eats Coral and eats all the other eggs too. So she's no longer around. So Nemo doesn't have a mommy. So it's very sad. Very, very sad. So she's dead because she gets eaten by the barracuda in the first few minutes of the movie. Okay? Okay, so now what we're going to talk about is character traits. What is a character trait? Well, a character trait describes what a character's personality is like. Often has to be inferred through the character's thoughts, words, and actions. So we can draw conclusions or draw inferences about what a character is like through their thoughts, through their actions, and their words. What do they think? What do they do? And what do they say? And how does that give us clues about what they are like? Are they mean? Are they careful? Are they brave? Are they strong? Well, let's find out. Coral. Okay, what kind of animal is Coral? Hannah, Emma.
Coral is mom.
Good.
Nemo.
She is Nemo's mom. But I'm asking what type of fish she is. She is a clownfish. Okay. So Coral, Nemo, and Marlin, they are all clownfish. That's what we call this type of fish. And yes, you are right. She was Nemo's mother and Marlin's wife. Now, who can tell me, what are some adjectives that you know that could describe Coral? What is she like as a fish? Is she evil? Is she loving? Is she mean? Is she scared? Is she brave? Is she protective? What are some words you could use to describe what she is like? What are some adjectives we can use to describe her? Teddy.
Brave.
Brave. Good girl. How do you know she's brave?
Because she wants to protect her egg from danger, and she didn't listen to Marlin, so she is brave to protect all of the eggs and got eaten.
Good girl. Well done. She wanted to protect the eggs and didn't listen to Marlin. She was so brave and so protective of her babies that she didn't even care if she got hurt. She just wanted to try. Well done, Teddy. Anything else? What else would you say that she is like? Quang Hai.
She is like kind.
Kind. Good. How do you know she's kind?
Because he always protects her babies.
Good
Ate
boy.
her egg.
Well done. She wants to protect her babies and eggs. She is kind. She is brave, loving, caring, and protective. She's brave and loving and caring and protective. We know this because of what she does. We know this through her actions. She doesn't listen to Marlin. She is so brave and so caring and so protective that she wants to protect her babies and risks her life doing so. Okay, we've got marlin. Okay, what kind of animal is marlin? Same kind of animal as coral. He is a clownfish, okay? He is Nemo's father. Okay, what are some adjectives we can use to describe marlin? Okay, hi Kiwi, can you talk?
Smart.
Smart. Good. Yeah, he is smart. Well done, Kiwi. He is smart. What else? What are some other adjectives that we can use to describe Marlin? So before the incident, he is happy, brave, and playful. Okay? He's really fun. He just likes to play with his wife and joke around and have a nice time. But after the incident, after he loses his wife and loses lots of his kids, how is he? How does he act with Nemo? Is he carefree? Does he say, yeah, Nemo, go out and play wherever you want to go? Or is he very careful? Is he protective? Is he worried? Hannah and Emma.
He is very careful.
Very good.
Be care.
Good girl. He cares so much about Nemo. It's all that he has left. So he cares a lot about him and he's very careful. He had to go through something really terrible, which makes him feel very careful. Well done. So, Marlin, after Coral's death, he is worried, overprotective, and caring. He's very worried about the world. He thinks that many bad things can happen and that the ocean is not safe. He's extremely careful, overprotective, and caring. Well done. Okay, what about Nemo, 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 Nemo? Nemo is also a clownfish. He is the son of Marlin and Coral. Now, what are some adjectives we can use to describe Nemo? Is Nemo worried and scared? What is Nemo like? What are some adjectives we have to describe Nemo? Ocean. Can you give me one word that describes Nemo?
Nemo is not very strong.
Oh, yeah, he's weak. That's a good one. So he's got a bit of a problem with one of his fins. So yeah, he's quite weak. Good. Well done. Perfect. What else? Quang Hai. Can you give me a word? Can you give me a word to describe Nemo?
He's naughty.
Naughty. Very good. Why is he naughty?
Because when his father say you cannot swim to the boat, but he said he cannot swim to the boat, then the Nemo is angry, then he swims to the boat and touches the boat.
Very good. Well done, Quang Hai. When his dad says, don't go to the boat, he doesn't listen. He goes all the way out to the boat and touches the boat, even though his dad says not to, and that gets him in a bit of trouble. So Nemo is a little bit naughty. Nemo is also energetic, so he's got lots of energy. When he wakes up in the morning, he's like, come on, Dad, first day of school, first day of school. He's curious. He asks lots of questions. He says, Dad, have you ever seen a shark? How many teeth do they have? Dad, how old do sea turtles live? He asks lots of inquisitive questions. He's also playful, cheerful, and eager. He's eager to learn. He's super excited to go to school and just discover the world outside. Okay, next we have Bob. Bob the seahorse. So Bob is a seahorse. Bob is Sheldon's dad, and Bob is friendly and talkative. We don't learn a lot about them, so we learn a little bit about the three dads. So that's Bob. This is Ted. Ted is an octopus. Ted is Pearl's dad. He is also kind and friendly. And this is Bill. Bill is a long-nosed butterfly fish. That's this type of fish. He is Tad's father, and he is also friendly and talkative. We don't really learn much about them, so we just know that they're quite friendly and seem talkative. This is Pearl. Pearl is an octopus. She is the daughter of Ted. She is playful, curious, and friendly. She likes to play with her friends, and she seems friendly enough to Nemo. This is Sheldon. Sheldon is a seahorse. Sheldon is the son of Bob. Sheldon is playful and friendly. He also says that he's H2O intolerant. What that means is that he's allergic to water. So that's a bit silly. This is Tad. Tad is a long-nosed butterfly fish. He is the son of Bill. He is friendly and calls himself obnoxious. The word obnoxious means unpleasant. Obnoxious means not nice. So I don't think that he is not nice, but he calls himself obnoxious. When he gets introduced to Nemo, he says, "I'm obnoxious," which means that he's not very nice. So someone has told him that he's not nice. Then finally, we have Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray is a blue and white spotted eagle ray. That's the type of animal that he is. He is a science teacher, and he is jolly, playful, clever, lyrical, and energetic. Yes, Kwang Hai.
What is an eagle ray?
What is an eagle ray? An eagle ray is a type of manta ray. So this is a type of manta ray, like a stingray or a manta ray. This is the type of animal that he is. He's an eagle.
Stingray means when we touch the tail of this animal, we can be sting.
Yes, on the end of their tail, they do have a stinger, which they can use to hurt people or prey. Okay, so that's what Mr. Ray is. That's the kind of animal. And his traits are, he's very jolly. He walks in, he says, "Hello, explorers." He's very playful. He lands on all of his students and he says, "Where are my kids?" He's very joking. He's very clever. He makes lots of songs, which means he's lyrical. He sings songs to teach the kids. And he's energetic. He's very high energy to keep the kids very happy. Okay, so they're all the characters that we have learned today. Okay, so what we're going to do today, I know that most of you don't have a booklet, so maybe I will ask you to do this for homework when you do get a chance, when you get your notebook tomorrow. In fact, yeah, we will do this tomorrow when everyone has a notebook. So guys, it is so important that you ask your parents to print this out for you today, whether it's in work or at your home, because then we can complete the worksheets together in class. So we'll leave this for now, and I won't set any homework today because only 2 people have a book. And then tomorrow we can do some of the homework in class and we can start having homework from tomorrow. So, yes, we'll end the class there. Okay, guys, so click the raise your hand button if you do, okay? Teddy.
Do we have to do the extra homework? You say if someone forgets the notebook, you have to do extra homework for this week.
So not extra homework. What I'm going to do, this was meant to be something we would do for homework, but instead tomorrow we will do it as a class together, because today we had to take some time to explain what we were doing and to watch some of the movie, whereas tomorrow we can just focus on the work, okay? So don't worry about it. You won't have any extra homework. Everyone will have the same amount of homework, and we will do some of the homework in class tomorrow as a worksheet, okay? So today we have no homework. Kiwi, what is your question? Kiwi, 1 second, let me unmute you. Okay, Kiwi?
What is the black evil fish?
The black evil fish is a barracuda. A barracuda. So a barracuda is a long snake that looks kind of like an eel. Let me show you a picture. Here we go. I will share my screen with you quickly. Where we go? Share screen. Okay, have a look, guys. Have a look at the screen. So this is a barracuda. Dun, dun, dun. Can we all see? Barracudas are long fish that have big, sharp teeth. And they like to eat small fish and fish eggs. We can actually see it eating a fish here. So this is the evil, dark fish at the beginning. See, they can be very, very big and very long. So they like to eat small fish. Good question, Kiwi. Okay, guys, so that is the end of our class for today, which is very exciting. I'm looking forward to learning all about Finding Nemo with you guys. Okay, guys, that's the end of our lesson for today. Thank you for joining in. So no homework today because we don't have our booklets, but tomorrow we will start with our homework. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.